Hello everyone, let's do some Minecraft. We're going to start apparently I beat Rampage here. I'm going to start on a few things and get some trading going with our good old friend Merchant, who's going to give us some emeralds, and then we're going to go back to our building project, which is the maze and so forth. Alright. This is going to replace our... I discovered that some of our farm plots have taken a few hits. So we're going to go ahead and fix that real quick. Because Chris has been running from one thing to another, not really having time to maintain his most important investment, his farm. There we go. These are a little trickier to plant, since if you hold the button down, your character will try to eat it. Let's go ahead and put all our wood away. I mean, stone and wood, of course. All its bone meal. I think we can sell the rest of the seeds. Sell, hand. There you go. How wood. Look, guys, I just want to farm. Leave me alone. Is this really necessary? One second, everyone. I apologize. My timer went off. I guess now it's hat time or something. I don't know. Why not? As I kick my monitor with apparently intense hatred. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Can't you see I'm busy doing logistical stuff? Can I not? Alright, now we look for the farmer NPC. A mason? That sounds awful. Hi, farmer. I need the farmer. Farmer, warehouse up, gone. I slightly worry that a player is going to come and destroy this village because that's what players tend to do. Yeah, I maxed out a farmer here, and so I want to come and trade with him, but... Oh, thank goodness. Hi, farmer. Interesting. Seems my Minecraft skin has gotten slightly corrupted since I last played. That's unfortunate. Okay. Apparently my hat is fixed. I finally find a new Captain Meow and I don't know, a fish. That's depressing.
Hello.
Hellos.
How are you?
Doing great. I found the farmer would only accept whole watermelon. So I had to go make a crafting table.
Like melon blocks?
Yeah. He wouldn't take melon slices. He wanted the whole block.
That's
I'm like, oh, well, I guess I need to get a crafting table.
that's a very odd choice.
What was slightly more odder is that there's almost no wood out here except really far away from the village. Alright, farmer, where are you? I just left you for a few moments.
Oh, that's right.
You know, my
I was making...
dedicated farmer. You were making a
Yeah.
maze of sadness and horribleness.
Yeah, that's... I completely forgot that's what I was doing.
My farmer, it's getting kind of dark, you know, and I'm just gonna go home. I'm not gonna risk my farmer dying.
Fair. So iGamer is
Fighting Gygus right now. Working with Ness, Jeff, and Paula.
uh-huh. I'm gonna pretend like I know any one of the characters you just
This
said.
is an Earthbound reference. I consider this your own fault for not having played Earthbound.
Which one was that?
I saw you and your father a trailer of that. It's on the Nintendo Switch.
I see.
It's essentially a remastering of an old SNES game that was probably one of the best RPGs ever made.
That is a very bold claim.
I say this because the game had a mechanic to have pizza delivered to you.
You know, might not be as bold a claim as I thought.
It also had a system in which you could call your sister and have Amazon come to you, pick up an item from you, and take it to a storage system for you.
Wow.
And you could call that same number and say, "Hey, can you bring that item back to me?" And then an NPC will come to you and give you those items back. Farmer, where are you? I'm waiting by your crops. I see a creeper in the distance. I'm going to destroy him so he doesn't think to mess with my farmer. Wherever he might be. Oh, there's my farmer. Hello, farmer. I have your
This farmer is like
watermelon slices that you
priority 1. If the farmer dies, the mission is over.
Yeah. By the way, 3 whole watermelon blocks for 1 emerald.
Huh.
Alright. So while I initially panicked at 5:15, thinking we start the stream at 5 because I just woke up at like 5:15, you know, I was in this like panic daze, so I got everything set up, and then I was like, yeah, it's 6, isn't it? Yeah. I think it was just from waking up in a semi-panic state. I'm adding 24 more emeralds to our collection, so now we have a stack and 2.
Nice.
Sorry, 1 stack and 2 extra diamond emeralds. Meh. I know these emeralds are super important to you. I don't know what you're doing with them, but I know it's important I get them for you.
You know, if I ever like do the things I plan to do on this server, I will end up getting lots of emeralds. But I have to do the things I plan to do, so it might never happen.
Don't say things like that. It's devastating. Devastating, I tell you. That's alright. I thought of a new quest now.
Oh?
You're gonna love this. It's gonna be called, like, Angel Sword or something like that. And the quest giver will say that, we'll request a angel sword. And then, like, the response will be who, and it'll be like, the zombie in the blue shirt. He's acting a bit aggressive. It's a meme going on YouTube.
I don't know this meme.
It's where someone goes to a bartender and orders the angel shot, which is someone is being a little rude, and normally the bartender will remove that person from interacting with that other person. Like, hey, this person's a little threatening. Can you help me? And this will let the bartender staff know that you know, this person's being extra unfriendly and needs to. Now, in the meme, the bartender shoots the person wearing a blue shirt who's acting a little aggressive.
That's, huh.
Because they call it an angel shot, which is usually normally a reference to a specific kind of, like shot being, like, in a glass, right? So, like, yeah. But the meme has taken it further. It has grown new meta around it, and now the bartender has to actually shoot them.
Oh gosh. I realize I don't own food.
Okay, that's fine. Where are you at the mine?
I am at the second floor of the maze.
I'm gonna attempt to teleport to you. I will bring you food.
Hang on, I am punching a zombie. Okay, he is now gone.
Your Uber Eats driver is here.
Ho ho!
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here.
It's dark upstairs as well. Zombies keep jumping down.
You don't see a problem with this, do you?
Well, I don't see darkness, so.
You don't realize you're sitting in an incredibly dark room?
No, I did not really understand that this was very dark.
I'm gonna go get some coal and make some torches.
I have a singular torch. I did it.
In no way am I not surprised by this. Probably as much as iGamer is not surprised. That I'd make a random reference to something. And so much so that he just ignored my suggestion that he was off on some sort of magical adventure. So, since this is a rampage build, I'm going to build
Ow!
2 stacks.
There's another zombie down here.
I'm building 2 stacks. 2 stacks of torches.
Oh gosh. Can you light up the upstairs? just
oh, I need your permission. It says only Rampage is allowed to build here.
Yeah, I had to claim this area so that the pistons would work. Can you light up this area? Because zombies keep jumping down. Figure out how I want to do the second floor. And I also have to decide if I want to do another floor. If I do, how I'm gonna make that. Yeah, there's no way back up. Do you need to go back up?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright. Yeah, there's no way back up because the people who go down here would never need to go back up.
But you didn't consider, as a builder, you would want a way up?
Yeah, no, I didn't really think about that.
That's okay, I fixed it.
It'll work for now.
Yeah. We'll just fill it in later. I didn't actually mean to fix that.
Um.
I'll be honest with you, almost everything is lit up here, but I'll top some things off.
Well, zombies kept jumping down, so.
I mean, they would have had to go on some magical journey through your maze system. I had already pretty much lit this room up.
I am going to start, so I will be back in a moment.
Alright, stream. This is where we watch Rampage start his stream not knowing we've already started our stream. This is so that we can assert our dominance later. For those wondering, yes, I am flying. I'm permitted that on the server as the mayor. Rampage can fly as well, but I try to only use it for city purposes and for working with the server. And I think this is where Rampage's darkness is coming from, right here.
Have you found the source of the darkness?
Yeah, there's this little side room you made.
Ah.
Yeah.
And that was the source of the great darkness.
That was the source of greatest darkness.
I see.
But you did this a lot, so yeah. Here, come here, Rampage.
Is this all dark?
This is all pitch blackness.
I mean, that makes sense. I didn't really think about light. You know, the only reason that tunnel is there is so that people who are just following the right-hand side of the wall and just only taking right turns have to do the entire maze. Like, they go all the way to the other side. And then if they keep going, they'll go down the same thing.
I see, you just hate logical people, I understand now.
Well, if you take... You're gonna be going in a lot of loops if you take only the right wall.
By the way, I finally fixed the damage that had been done to the farm in previous, I see. Rampage, I've discovered heresy water.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go any further this way.
Is this heresy water?
This is ravine. There's just a ravine here.
Alright.
Now, I don't... See, the problem is, I don't really know how to make a good maze. I know how to solve a maze. I just keep doing it until it works, and they do what works. But I don't know how to make one. Not well, at least.
There we go.
Is
Oh
the
my
darkness
gosh,
gone?
I just got told that, I just got warned about swearing on the server.
Did you put anything in chat?
I was writing a sign. My sign got censored.
Like, plugin? A plugin just said no to your sign? What did you write?
I was saying hydropower generator.
That got noped? That got noped out of existence? Really?
I can't seem to recreate the color. I think I made like I may have added a few like French letters to it to make it sound fancier.
Ah.
Okay, no, Lo Rapanga isn't being claimed.
What? What are these words?
Okay, that is. I don't know what words I combined that caused that to be censored, but
Ah, more water.
the Rampage Secret Hydropower Generator Genitoria powers XXXXX. Okay, so that isn't censored either. I don't think I wrote anything that was bad. It was mostly like you know, poorly spelt French words, but I'm trying to think of like word. I'm gonna have to watch the stream and see what I wrote. All right, everyone, we need to review the tapes. Killing the audio to the stream other than my mic, so I can review the tapes and not offend anyone who is watching the stream. And this is where I find out I'm not actually streaming. I am streaming. Oh, I see. It was upset with the word hydro dam. Okay, that one's fair. That's not a curse word the way I spelt it, but I wrote I put the comma on the wrong side. Let me see if I put the comma on the other side, if that fixes it. Let's see. Rampanga powers secret city of wonders. Oh yeah, no. Apparently just the existence of those words, even if there are other things there, the combination of those 3 letters. It doesn't matter what else is there. It is okay. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but I mean, dams are like real structures, though. Unfortunately. Let me see if there's an alternative word for that. Time to go to the dictionary. So I'm going to look up the word. There we go. And what does the thesaurus say? There's a lot of choices here. Apparently, barrage, obstruction, embankment, hindrance, barrier, wall, hold in, obstruct, hold back, choke, confine, check, restrict. I like hydro restrictor. Yeah. There we go. This is how we get past silly things. There we go. I guess I can add music back to my stream now. You get game volume, chat. Do you appreciate this?
Woo!
Yeah. I don't think chat cares.
You do not have Gumby Blockhead's permission to build here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's been a reoccurring problem.
There we go. I have now made the sign of +10 confusion.
The sign of +10 confusion.
Yep. I think you'll be proud of it, too. Are you ready to see the sign of +10 confusion?
Yes. Huh. What does that mean? Because it's just like a bunch of words that are kind of just put together. But I don't. There's no way that means anything.
It does actually.
What does it mean?
Let me tell you. If I tell you the last word, the rest of this stuff will make sense.
Oh yeah, probably.
Fox pass means a social blunder or indiscretion.
Okay.
Remember what's on the other side of this? An ocean.
Yeah.
I drilled through that and revealed the ocean.
Mm.
So I made a constructional mistake. And so fabrication is construction. Compositional is a type of construction. Inference is also construction. So basically it's like construction. Whoopsies. Because, you know, to fabricate something is to build something.
Yeah.
A composition is kind of like a blueprint, if you will. Inference is building from... So the idea is I built something to a blueprint, and obviously I made a mistake somewhere. But anyone else normal looking at that would probably not think anything of it. I don't know what your war against light is, but it's concerning.
I don't have a war against light. I just don't see darkness, so I don't think about darkness.
Chris is going on as war against darkness. And so anytime you do a dead end, I think I'm going to write a sign that fills the player with small levels of hope.
Well, I can give me an example of this kind of sign.
I think I'm going to place a sign here that says you're a straight shooter. Sadly, that didn't work. I'm also filling people with, like, poor hope by, like, placing a lot of torches, making people suddenly think that that's the right way with the increased levels of light coming out.
Hmm.
You know, false hope.
Yes.
It's a very important
False
thing for a
hope.
maze. Oh, hi.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. B.
That Wow. You are the destroyer of hope.
Nope. So that's my secret goal. Well, see, Rampage is the one who destroyed their hope. I'm just going to like enhance that experience so that
Wait, how am I the one who destroyed their hope?
you're the one who created the dead end.
Okay, yeah, kind of fair. Fair.
Why would it be a dead end, though?
Apparently, Rampage has a lot of dead ends in his maze.
But, I mean, that's not really ever a dead end if you just continue going to the right.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Follow the wall.
Yeah, no, Mr. B, you should definitely only follow the right wall. It will definitely not ever lead you astray.
He specifically created it so that you would be trapped in a permanent loop.
Mr. B, let's follow the right wall, as you should, right? And then you go through and you keep going through, right? And then, so you're following the right wall, right? Oh wait, I think I've been here. So just keep following
You just
the right
made
wall,
a loop
right?
around it. So you know what happens then? When you get a maze that does that to you?
Uh-huh.
You follow the left wall.
All right, so let's follow the left wall. All right, yeah. Let's follow the left wall. Oh wait, have I been here? Whoa. Whoa. And the only reason I did this was because I was looking at the maze and I realized you would actually just get to the end if you followed the right wall, and it would be like
Well, that's
super
what
fast.
a good maze does.
A really good maze, you enter it, you spend an hour walking in a single direction following the right wall, and then you exit right back out the entrance.
I guess what you could do too is you could put pressure plates in the floor so that when you cross over certain spots, it changes the wall configuration.
I was thinking about doing that in this area, but I plan to, like this, you see how there's 4 directions? I plan to basically build like smaller actually, yeah, there's 4. I plan to build like smaller mazes, and only have like one direction actually go anywhere.
And then what you need to do is get a Minotaur and have the Minotaur run around
Yes.
with a big sword.
We could probably make that as an NPC.
Yeah, we have to make sure the Minotaur is wearing a blue shirt.
Wait, why a blue shirt? Wait.
Why a blue shirt?
Because he's acting aggressive.
Okay.
The reference does not compute.
Do the blue
just-
shirts act aggressive?
This was a joke I already... Like, this is a meme that I already told Rampage.
Oh, it's
No,
okay.
Because I mean, I get the red shirt, like, always die kind of thing with Star Trek, but
Oh, there's a meme going on around where it's making fun of the angel shot reference, where someone's at a bar and they order an angel shot, and that lets the bartender know that someone is being a little creepy. Instead, the meme goes that the person like they order that, and the bartender says, "Who? The person in the blue shirt. He's acting a little bit aggressive," and then like the bartender takes him out.
okay.
that's
See
the
this
meme.
over here? The sheep regularly come here to wash themselves off.
I see.
Ah, excellent.
There's always a different sheep in there. Oh, how did you get in here?
He wanted to be there.
You dumb sheep.
That's so rude.
Come on. Whoa, where'd you go? What are sheeps like? Hay? Wheat?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where Where's my inventory get so full all the time?
There we go. I'm adding even more signs. Sir not appearing in this film congratulates you for finding the sign. Do not fret. Through failure, we learn where success isn't.
Yeah.
It's one way to look at it.
I need to make more signs. I got it now. Now that you know where success isn't, you now know where you are.
Okay.
It's the missile reference. You know, the missile
Where-
knows where it
where
is because it
that
knows where it
video?
isn't.
You sent that video too long ago. Like, I
Sort of
looked
remember
for
it.
it before, but I couldn't find it.
Let's go get some sheep. Go get a lost sheep. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good sheep. No, don't do that again. I just blocked the entrance. But I fed the sheep with that hay, so now it's all like, ooh, give me more. Okay, you're clean. Come on.
I want a permanent
on.
haste 5.
Come on. You're a very clean sheep. Come on. Wow, cows like wheat too.
Yes.
Everybody's very excited about getting some wheat. Some wheat.
Wheat?
Wheat. Wheat, please. Can I have some wheat, please? Yes, you can have some, and you can have some, and you can have some. You don't want any? You can have, you can have. You can have, and you can
I
have.
found the video on Mr. B's chat I've had with him.
Really? You found it in Mr. B's DMs?
Yeah, because I sent him one as well.
Huh.
There we go.
That does not help.
Everybody's happy.
That does not help you.
I have little sheep. All right.
Copy link, maybe? There we go. Alright, Rampage, you now have it.
Yeah. So since we're making this boat accessible, does that mean that it's also like if we drained all the water, does it also become wheelchair accessible?
No.
No.
No. We'd have to make a
Oh.
special wheelchair boat.
Ah. We could have iGamer design it.
I'll be honest with you, we should probably save that particular boat for space engineers.
The stream is dying.
YouTube is sad. Eh? What? Okay. I just found 3 random magma blocks.
Okay.
I just, they were just there. There's nothing else.
So new signs. To find the goal is very simple. First, subtract where you are from where you isn't. This is called deviation. Please proceed to the goal with this new info. I love that. I'm sorry. I actually ran out of wood. I need to go back. Home meow. There we go. I should probably check on our turtles, actually.
Oh yeah. I forgot that we also actually had a turtle, because we had a turtle, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird that we actually got a turtle.
I'm gonna fly there only because I think it's actually faster to fly back to the zoo than attempt to leave through the maze.
Oh yeah, no, you're not, because you gotta do some. You gotta exit through the race as well. It's a lot of effort. I do not think it's worth.
We have exactly one turtle.
Yeah. What happened to the rest of the eggs?
The eggs are still there.
Okay, that's good. But no turtle?
No turtle. I heard a horrible death sound though on the other side of the turtle cage.
What?
Yeah,
Your
I'm a
turtles
little-
are being eaten.
Well, it sounded like it came from the Foot Clan room, which is concerning.
They actually got turtle.
I heard
They
this,
won this
ow,
time.
ow, 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 ow! And I'm like, what the heck? What died? How? This is the safest zoo ever. Minus our poor turtles that no one loves, except us.
Yeah, because you kill all the ducks.
Mm-hmm.
You commit mass murder to all of the ducks on a regular basis.
I just discovered that I'm going to have to walk through the entire maze to bring wood for my signs. because
I would offer you teleport to me, but you have not been through this. I don't think that would be any help.
I need to make more inspirational signs.
Why didn't you just buy wood from the shop?
Because I have lots of wood at home.
Fair.
And you know, Chris, you know, actually, kind of funny. My friend actually sent me a news story. Who's not in America, and asked what's going on in America. And apparently, it was a group of people going into Kohl's and stealing men's underwear in large quantities. And he said, why? And then I looked up and found that this is like super fancy. You know, like Nike, which is like $32 for like 3 pair. And I explained to my friend that they're using very wise looting rules from Skyrim, where you want to steal things. Sorry, this is a looting mechanic, not stealing specifically, but the idea is X amount of dollars per pound, right? Because in Skyrim, the game always tells you the value of an item, and you can see how much it weighs, right? So you want to make sure that you're stealing something that, looting something that provides the most maximum amount of money per pound. And I explained that they were simply following that rule, and they should be commended for that. And I do find it funny that they're using my rule of like looting in Skyrim that I explained to him for their escapades.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they're doing.
What else could they be doing? Apparently, they've been stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars of men's underwear. Apparently, they just come in and they just fill entire to-go shopping bags, and the employees watch them do this because they know that if they attempt to stop them, they could be fired.
Huh.
Because the insurance companies will get upset if they do anything. Because the way the law works is just because someone broke into your business is stealing from you or breaking into your house, sometimes it's not actually legal to stop them.
No, there's other things that go on there. It's just they don't want people to get hurt because that creates more problem, blah, blah, blah.
Lawsuits, so forth, civil suits. Yeah. That's where I'm at, like, you know, because, like, if you try to stop them and they get hurt, then, you know, that could be a massive lawsuit. And so, in an attempt to protect, generally, property that as far as the law is concerned, property is not as valuable as human life, except maybe here in Texas, where if someone comes and tries to steal from you, your house is your castle, and so that comes with some like extra protections. But in other,
the problem is then you don't know if they're just trying to steal from you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, since I lived in an apartment complex, generally people who stole from people in apartment complexes did other things.
Yeah.
And so I've kind of walked away with the like general feeling from just being in an apartment complex for so long and seeing how people committed theft in the way that I just assume the thief is coming to do a lot more than to steal my PlayStation. Like, I'm going to assume that they're going to attempt to put me into YouTube, gosh, what is that called? Demonetization. Yes, they're going to send me to be demonetized. Extremely. So I come with a like perspective that's probably way more jaded than it should be. And so I say this to any future thief, please understand.
It's not you, it's me.
It's generally I've seen other theft happen, the conclusionary of it, and so I've come away with a very strong perspective because those people didn't just want to steal something. Generally, the people who just want to steal something usually took a car. There are some really, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it. At my old apartment complex when I was a kid, sometimes there'd be like a police raid on one of my neighbors. Very confusing.
Because he was a fine, upstanding citizen.
I don't know. Like nothing came of it, you know. That's the thing. Like they raided them, and you know, nothing happened. I don't know. I was a little confused about all that. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to tell y'all a slightly more concerning story, but more G-rated. So, when I lived in the apartment complex, people would come and we had a problem with just random people walking their pets in the playground and allowing their pets to do what pets do in the playground. It was so bad, and the management at the time didn't care. The health department came and condemned the playground.
Wow.
So then a new management staff came in, and they cared a lot. They cared so much. They looked at that and they said that is not acceptable for us. We can do better. So they did a huge remodeling project, brought the playground to code, replaced all the equipment, nice upgraded facilities, everything, right? Shortly after doing so, some people attempted to start a campfire in the playground and burn the entire thing down.
Because people are intelligent.
So, manager's very, very, very upset, as you can imagine, after sinking, so much money to kind of modernize the playground, to just have it burned down. So for my, I was in high school when it was still burned down, and I remember taking black and white photos of it, and I used it for my photograph class, and everyone was so impressed because our cameras were only black and white. And I gotta be honest with you, taking a picture of a burnt down playground in black and white just has a different message. Of course, I had to use half my film on just that one shot because our photography class was traditional photography, so we had to take the film out and we had to process it, right?
Wow.
We also had to load the film, which has to be done in a pure pitch black room, not a dark room. The dark room is too bright to load film in. So I assume that I bad touched my film a lot, and that most of some of my film would just be worthless. Which is why I took so many repeating shots. Because Chris really struggled with there's a normal struggle of loading a camera, because you have to do some pre-treatment to the film and then you load it into this thing, and Chris struggled with that a lot. I loved the darkroom processing photos stuff. That was kind of fun. that was my favorite part, like in doing enlargements and all that stuff. Because like you take this thing and you put it on this other thing, and it kind of so so when you take a picture Rampage, it creates what's called a negative, and you take it to a mechanism that like shines light through it, and it actually like injects the negative onto the piece of photo paper, if you will. And that's really fun. Because the thing is, you can keep taking that negative and making more copies from that negative. And that negative, you can just like put somewhere like slightly safe, like not pitch black. You don't need to do that. It just has to be like not like super bright or anything like that. So, did I tell you that time where I had someone from the apartment complex call the police on me?
Maybe.
Okay. That still brings like slight overreaction. I really wish they would have just said hi to me, and I could have probably explained everything to them. But anyway.
I'm starting to doubt that I remember this.
Okay. It was the day after Christmas. We had gone to IHOP. We had a big meal, and I decided I was going to go for a walk. I was walking around the tennis court, which, by the way, our tennis court, the net got really messed up in a storm, and so they took the net down. So the tennis court had giant cracks on it and so forth. So like it wasn't really suitable for playing tennis, but it was a good solid, rectangle that you could just walk around, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I would do. I just walk around it. I paced a lot. And I see this so I'm wearing a coat, and I have in my hand a book. Okay? Mm-hmm. It was a fantasy novel. And suddenly I see a bunch of police cars driving down the road, and one of them turns for the tennis court, and the officer gets out and starts approaching me. So I stop, and I slowly turn to the officer and slowly approach him, and I say, "Officer, how can I help you?" And he's like shunned, like he just like takes a step back and just has this look of being stunned on his face. Then he kind of explained to me that someone reported that a drunk homeless person was walking around by the tennis court. And I was like, a drunk, crazy homeless person. I then like...
I mean, some days talking with you, it feels like you're drunk and crazy.
That's fair. That's just my sense of humor, though. But, yeah, and the officer was further stunned because he discovered I lived in that apartment complex and was perfectly sane. So, like, he's, like, wondering, is this person overreacting? Because like, I just have, like, the extra level of kindness and gentleness and, like, respect just oozing out of me.
You had him fooled.
He was like... It made him even more confused.
He had no idea you were secretly a serial killer.
Of snails.
But then he asked me... Oh, yeah, definitely. Of ants. Definitely. Anyway, he asked me what the book I was reading was, and part of me wanted to say the Book of Rage. To quote Johnny Quest, because Johnny Quest had this one villain where he continuously like referred to the justification for all of his action because it was written in the Book of Rage, and the Book of Rage was just like a photo album of his family. Just continuously referred to it as the Book of Rage. But I decided not to say that because, like, there's a pretty good chance that the police officer would know what I was talking about and might take it the wrong way.
Yeah, I think that chance is pretty high.
Yeah.
So I just showed him that it was a fantasy novel. And, yeah, he confusingly let me, he told me I could go, and I said, well, officer, can we, like, chat with the person, maybe, like, help them understand what's going on, maybe I could explain myself. He's like, that would probably be not a good idea. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. How about this, officer? I will cease walking in this entire area of the complex henceforth. It's like, I can't really ask you to do that. I'm like, yes, but we really can't be having, like, this neighbor continuously calling. If we can't solve this now, it's just going to repeat itself. So I'll just not walk on this side of the complex. And I never returned to that side of complex henceforth until the day I left the complex. Understand the apartment complex was massive. Later found out that neighbor, like, was not happy that the police did not, like, bring me in and started going after the manager to get me removed from the complex. Apparently they just hated me. Like, they went on some sort of, like, anti-DK raid. The manager told them no, which made them really sad. So, to put things into further perspective, our complex was not the most well-designed complex for ICE operations. So the entire complex was on a hill going down. At the very top of the hill was the exit onto the service road of a freeway. They decided to put a security gate at the top of the hill, the very tip top of the hill. And the way the complex went is there was a hill going straight down that would have, like, roads on the sides going into further parts of the complex. So the entire complex basically had to go up this super tall hill. And so when it's iced, cars would try to go up to the hill, get close to the gate to open it, and then would slide down and then try to power up and get through the gate before the gate closed again.
Huh.
Yeah, there were some very special people living in our complex. My favorite one was the people who would come down the hill of the complex driving in reverse at max speed.
Huh.
Those people slightly concerned me.
Was
See,
it just one group of people, or were there like several people who did this?
There were two cars, and they would race each other going down the hill. And then once they got to a certain point, they would make this turn to go to one of the side parts of the property. The only problem with all this is that they're going backwards. Man, you've got to be really confident in your ability to reverse.
Yeah.
Because you got some turns you got to make once you get near that bottom of the hill. To further elaborate how this all works, near the bottom of the hill is a bridge, like a concrete bridge, going over a. On one side of the bridge is a waterfall that goes down into this entire water system that then goes on to somewhere else, right? So when we'd have really big floods, the bottom of the hill would start to flood. People who lived over there generally became... so when we had too much rain, the people at the bottom of the hill would be very, very sad. As proper people who lived at the top of the hill we generally didn't get sad.
Uh-huh.
Our level of sadness was far less than the people at the bottom of the hill. This all sounds like really poor construction design. Only made worse by putting a security gate at the top of a hill. And not in a, like, where it started to flatten. No. Put the security gate directly on the tippest of point.
Yes.
Of course. Why would we not do that? It was a little weird living off the freeway, and our manager actually found a way to like exploit the freeway in a hilarious way. They put us, since we lived on the service road of the freeway, and the exit was slightly after our apartment complex, our manager put a bunch of sign that said free hamburgers. You would see people driving on the freeway, performing illegal U-turns through the freeway, going the wrong way down a service road to get these free hamburgers.
Wow.
And the whole point the manager was trying to make was trying to, like, you know, bring more people into the property and get, you know, like, bring more sales. I gotta be honest, putting a sign that says free hamburgers and actually giving out free hamburgers right outside a freeway was really effective. Then telling the residents they can come too and get free hamburgers. And so now those people are going to see happy residents eating free hamburgers. Which would be an abnormal activity. But the residents are also, you know, easily bribed with free hamburgers. The only sketchy thing is one of the managers was...
The only sketchy thing?
Yeah, well, no. So, the manager decided... so, we had one person who decided, free hamburgers, that's good, right? The other manager had another thing they wanted to do. And this is the problem of having such a large management staff, is they would come up with alternative ideas that were not good, right? Guess what the not good idea was?
No free hamburger?
No. Not touching the hamburgers. No. The hamburgers need something else.
I don't know.
We need really big balloons. So one manager decides free hamburgers, which super effective plan. Super effective. The other manager, we need giant balloons hanging from the rooftops of the giant apartment buildings.
Why?
We need them, Rampage. How else will people know? These balloons themselves will attract people. And people, as they travel the freeway, will only stop at properties that have the most impressive balloon displays.
Yes.
I felt so bad for the maintenance staff. I felt so bad. Because that one maintenance guy, he like fell off the roof once. And the only reason he did not get demonetized was he grabbed the second floor railing on his way down and managed to like only hurt himself. So like it always made me nervous when they were sending, like, we only had like 2 maintenance staff, and when they were like sending them around to put giant balloons on the roof, it just made us nervous because like, I mean, if anything happened to them, our ACs are gone. These are the people that like run the life support systems. Please don't endanger them. They're too important. There's too few of them already. These are the critical men and women that like allow us to live. They're critical. Please stop putting them on roofs, putting up balloons. Because we know you're not giving them safety rails. Like, we know that you're not. That ain't safe up there. Please stop doing that. We don't need giant balloons on the roofs. The only reason they should go to the roof is to service the AC unit. No other reason. No other reason. If something's wrong with the roof, bring a roofer. Don't endanger your two critical maintenance staff. Of course, after the maintenance guy got hurt, they brought in some new people. And that's when things kind of like went in a very dark path, because you removed like the super competent, helpful maintenance staff and replaced him with more of a I hate to use this word, but a lazier maintenance staff, in which the manager taught him new words, like, it's the residents' fault that the pillar fell on the child who leaned slightly against it.
Huh?
Yeah. But my favorite thing was, after he left, we got a manager that was a little more crazy, and she kind of had one of those like Queen of Hearts moments where she decided she wanted everything repainted to the new official color of the apartment complex. So before it was like green, right? What do you think this new color was? And I'll give you a hint. It's the worst choice ever.
Black.
Black would have been much better.
Like, the worst color I've seen in a while was a really bad green and yellow mix, but
Worse.
I don't know how you could achieve that.
Maroon.
Maroon?
Dark red.
Huh.
So so maroon is like a purplish red.
I see.
And it's very unpleasant to look at because it looks like someone bled on your door, basically.
I see.
So they decided that all the fences need to be repainted. Particularly the fences around everyone who had a first floor patio. Because the first floor had wooden fences for over their patio. The people on the second and third floor had metal bars instead of wooden fences. So now imagine this maintenance person who has entered this level of hating all the residents. Do you think he does a good job?
No.
Very wise. So he takes this like airbrush type thing and starts like wildly brushing the fences with maroon paint. Leaving so the patios themselves have like a cement flooring, and because of the way he painted them, he painted parts of the cement flooring in this color that almost looks like human blood. So every time we looked at our patio, we looked at something that was like a crime scene. I'm glad we chose maroon paint. Good job, management staff. Now we just look like we've done something questionable. Of course, he didn't paint the other side of the fence. He just kind of just randomly painted with an airbrush.
Nice.
That's not how you paint a fence, by the way. You don't. If you're going to use that method, there's some other things you got to do. But generally, I don't know how he did it, but in the center of our patio was a giant, dark, circle collection of maroon paint. As if we committed some sort of horrific crime there. I just don't know. Like,
Did you figure out your maze yet?
Kind of want to make a one-way door, but I'm trying to think of how I would actually accomplish that.
there we go. As I go around placing more horrible signs everywhere. I'm now messing with Adam. He asked if I wanted to play GRB. And I'm like, what is GRB? It's like, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And now I'm going to go. I would have expected GR double dot B. There we go.
Wow.
He just like GRB, but like generally Ghost Recon, and then you do the little, you know, I'll do it in chat so you can see it better.
Hmm.
What is Ghost Recon?
Recon?
I did horrible things to your thing. I'm so sorry. I broke it.
What part did you break?
The part that goes down.
What? Did you just break a block?
I did not break a block. I walked through it.
I guess that block broke somehow. I'll get a piece of stone and put it there later.
Okay. I'm sorry.
If you want more dead ends, DK. If you want more dead ends.
Oh gosh, I need to get more torches.
I have not put a single torch down this entire time.
So, to answer Mr. B's question, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is a co-op third-person tactical shooter in which Elon Musk gains infinite power and makes a giant drone fleet to destroy the world and conquer an island of Elon Musk's personal creation.
Is that actually canonical?
It's basically someone made an evil version of Elon Musk and like went with that.
I see.
It has to deal with like someone like going on a super smart island and building a giant drone fleet and taking down ships with this giant drone fleet.
Huh.
But I think the premise is, you know, evil Elon Musk is generally, I think, what they're going for.
Someone's not better.
I guess. You know what they say? They always remember.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot I got this useless lapis. Let me put that away. I forgot in the process of like getting things, I have to like take all the raw ore that I've collected. I guess eventually we're gonna need to like make some lightning rods around our house,
Why do you need
Why?
lightning rods?
so we can do like evil like experiments with horses or something. I don't know.
What?
Isn't that how that works?
I mean, you do always need lightning for evil experiments.
That's what I thought. Mr. B maybe thought maybe I misremembered that.
I think he might have been more confused about like why we're doing experiments on horses.
I feel like that really just explains itself, really.
Yeah.
I thought we were trying to make skeleton horses or something. I guess we can also experiment on birchwood if you want.
Is that how you make skeleton horses?
If you believe enough.
Okay, fine. We'll experiment on birchwood. At least it's, you know, an evil wood.
Birchwood is evil?
I don't know. I just saw a YouTuber that like really hates birchwood for some reason.
Oh, fair.
He won't even cut down a birch tree to get birch wood. He has that strong of a stigma against birch, which I
see.
don't think I ever understood. Okay. Right. I was gonna make more signs, but no, that's not what Chris needs to do. Chris needs to make
You
more
want-
torches. 'Cause
You want to
apparently, I
make-
used like 2 stacks of torches.
And
I'm-
it's nowhere near enough.
It's not enough.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, it was this one. Yes.
So what you've created is a giant monster spawner?
I mean, it kind of happens.
There's a lot of monsters in here.
There weren't any while I was down there.
I'm fighting an entire army of zombies
Wow.
and skeletons.
Actually, no, not that I think about it. There was a few. Huh.
Must have slipped your mind.
Well, I kind of just flew past them. Didn't really think about them very much.
What, you know, there's such horrific sounds coming from some of your maze.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it literally sounds like a spawn room.
Well, that's why we have someone who sees darkness. I'm gonna try to get to where I was. And just see how long it takes. Not in a boat. It didn't take that long.
You should probably have Mr. B walk through your maze, just so that you have someone who's never been through your maze before.
Like, just have them walk through as we're, like, walk through the first floor as we're building the second.
Yeah, just to
Which-
see like how bad it is.
I don't think the first floor is that bad.
I don't think I'm the best person to do that.
I think the first floor is rather easy.
I-
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, fair enough. But I think we should like make sure that this is something that someone can enjoyably walk through. By having someone a little bit more normal, because you and me, like first me would probably take 10,000 years.
Well, and then like I'm here, and I'm the guy who spent 3 hours on a walking simulator. It's actually called Walking Simulator. I spent 3 hours, still haven't gotten all the achievements on Walking Simulator 2020.
Yeah, but you played a much more interesting walking simulator before.
Have I?
Yeah, the beginner's guide.
Oh, yeah. See, but that is like a you know, story.
Yeah,
And
that's alright. I had someone call a game in which you deliver packages a walking simulator.
I mean, if you
If
really
you're-
think
if you're
about
walking-
it, all games are kind of walking simulators.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm playing a mining simulator now.
But you are walking.
I am walking.
So, like, it could be a walking simulator with a few added objectives. Like, mining
I do fly a lot
side
though,
objectives.
so maybe mine's a flying simulator too.
yeah. Yeah, you know, someone actually sent me a message asking me to buy them the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I said, you know, you told me that you had problems running like this basic game on low. I think your computer will physically melt down.
No, it can handle it.
Okay, go get a job. Buy your own game.
I'm like, you know, I don't mind buying people a game, but you're asking me to buy you a $60 game that probably is not
You
gonna
won't
work.
even be able to use.
And I'm like, that's a little much. Like, I don't mind helping someone out from time to time, but there is like, I feel like you're just wasting my money at this point. When you talked about like playing the bus simulator game at like 5 frames per second, I'm like, yeah.
Bus simulator game?
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Really?
I have friends that really like that kind of stuff. Trucking simulators. I respect their desire to play. I mean, heck, I played a construction simulator, which was basically a trucking simulator because you had to like go to the dig site, collect the things into a truck and then go drive that to a place to deal with the soil and stuff that you dug up. And that, like, it was like 5 minutes digging, 1 hour travel in a truck. Which is why I kind of wanted to play that game with multiple people, so, like, to kind of keep that stuff moving forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't mind driving the truck, because I got really good at, like, going where I needed to go.
So, Sea of Thieves released an update for their season 7, right? And
Uh-huh.
and they added a bunch of milestones, right? You know, it sounds fine. Sounds good. And then you look at them. And they have emotes. And one of these emotes is to, like, sleep, another one is to sit. And you're meant to do both of those for an hour on the first grade. So the next time, it'll be even longer.
You know, I think some people, like, have a different opinion on what fun looks like.
You literally cannot move. You cannot do anything.
Can I at least fish?
No, you cannot do anything while you're in an emote. You are doing the emote. That is your only action. If you try to press any buttons, except, like, going to the menu, you stop doing the emote.
Hmm.
I mean, it probably is challenging if you're on a multiplayer server and someone else comes along, right? So you have to find yourself a secluded spot, but
You could sit in
what's
the
the
hub.
point?
I mean, like, you could sit on one of the outposts. You're probably not gonna die there. You could... apparently what a bunch of people do is they just join a random open crew and just kind of...
Oh, so they could just
Exist.
sabotage that team's entire run with their silliness? Gotcha.
Uh-huh. But it's like... Really?
Yeah, you have all... These are all the things you could do.
So,
So
you
let's
know,
choose to do that.
we added a bunch of things. You can go get, like, money and, you know, all this stuff. Or you could sleep for an hour.
That seems, all of that seems really just awful in general. You know, it's funny is some games do go to this effort to make some achievements that the whole purpose of the achievement is to make other people suffer. And I don't know, like the whole purpose is you're trying to create a multiplayer experience where you make your other players suffer. You're paying customers. You're paying you're providing a reward or compensation to some players to make other players sad and not want to play this anymore. It's like your only purpose is to, like, feed the trolls. Is that really a why? Like it's cool to, like, you know, like, give things to those players who find not playing the game fun, but then you should not forget the players that are attempting to have fun.
I feel like Chris was just describing an EA game. Maybe an Activision game.
You know, I've listened to what Activision people complain about, and it just sounds like Activision doesn't love them, but that's not really a surprise to me.
Again,
Activision doesn't love anyone,
he keeps
least
he
of all
keeps
its
going out.
employees.
Hey, Rampage,
Hello.
where's the nearest crafting table?
I put one down somewhere. I don't
Okay,
know
I'll
where.
just teleport home then. I have a funny joke I'm planning. I need to build some ladders.
You build some ladders?
Yep.
What do you plan to use the ladders for?
To give
sheep
the
are so weird, they
give,
push you
to
around.
give the impression of hope. If you want, you could teleport to me and you can see what I'm doing.
Give me a moment. Right click, not left click.
You can't beat them with the hay.
Oh, I see.
Do you yeah, you like that?
Because it's the right way, right?
Yeah. And I have light coming down, which gives the impression that like this is somewhere you want to go.
Yeah, because it is. Definitely.
I've deployed a lot of torches in your little underground maze. Yeah, I needed to make more ladders.
I think I've fed all the sheep.
You know, we still need to like kidnap Mr. B for some Sunhaven, I think.
Oh?
Yeah. That way he can feed the sheep.
More sheep?
Yeah. But like in a slightly more chill atmosphere.
I just made lots of dynamite. Or TNT, I guess is what we call it.
Yeah, it's TNT. There is no dynamite. Silence.
I'm sorry, I'm doing bad things.
Oh, you're doing bad things?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll continue that at a later point.
I'm glad you haven't seen what I'm doing over here.
Watch out for falling rocks. Sadness. What happened? What? What? Wait. Huh. I see.
How's it go?
Terrible. I'm glad Rampage didn't make it up here.
What? Where? Huh?
You remember that thing I built to mess with people? I made it worse.
What?
It now goes somewhere.
Wait, what? Oh! Wait, 2 sheep equal bear? One sheep equals anti-cow? 2.3 sheep equals 1 shirt. Okay, so wait, 1 sheep is the equivalent of 1 cow? And that they both make an anti-cow? Why does a cow make an anti-cow? And how does a cake make a cow?
These are trades. Notice that 1 cow gives you 1 anti-cow, but it takes 2 anti-cows to get 1 cow.
That's fair trade. Yeah.
Oh no. It blew up a cow.
No!
Didn't mean to do that.
You could have traded it in for an anti-cow.
So this is gonna be my records of Mr. B's travels through the maze.
Oh. Do we want to have Mr. B go through the first floor?
Sure. If Mr. B's okay with that.
Mr. B, do you
Yeah,
want to go?
it's a little late.
It's not that long.
Yes, you sure?
It shouldn't be. I will.
They're like, teleport me?
Well, I sent a TPA here and he didn't accept it.
Oh. It doesn't pop up. Accept!
Oh, it took too long.
Accept! Alright, what am I doing?
You should follow the right wall.
You already told me that doesn't work. Where am I going?
This is the start of the maze.
Okay, so this is where you get out of the
you're
boat?
so we're gonna break this and then it's all gonna be water and you're gonna go through it on water.
Okay.
But
So if I follow the left wall, I don't get anywhere. If I follow the right wall, I don't get anywhere, so I'll go straight. I don't remember where I am.
Wait,
I got lost already.
Oh gosh.
But I have a pickaxe. So, oh, I'm back at the start. Okay. I'm back at the start. I'm not very good at mazes in Minecraft. Ooh. Sir, not appearing in this film. Congratulations for finding the sign. Yay, I found it in the end. Do not fret, though. Oh no, it's not the end.
That is one of DK's signs.
Oh no! Ah!
Why are there so many signs here?
First, subtract where you are from where you isn't. This is called deviation. Please proceed to the goal with new info. Well, there's no info. Lordy.
Well,
Where
you
am I
see,
going?
now you
Oh
know where you
no!
are.
More sight. Success is not here either. Please generate corrective commands. I know what the corrective command is.
Oh?
Yeah.
What's the corrective?
Slash
Oh,
fly.
wait,
Whoa! I fell into a hole.
Yeah, that's not meant to be here.
What happened?
That was DK making a hole, and then we never got rid of the
But there's
hole.
like another level. Whoa! Where am I supposed to be then? Whoa,
you were
yeah.
right here.
Oh, I didn't even see that hole though. I'm in trouble. Here's another end. Oh, sign. Ugh.
I do
Hello,
find
light.
it interesting is that you definitely
More
did
light.
not find all the signs,
More light.
which tells me
I
that
found more sign.
well, the signs upstairs, by how many you found, determined how confusing the puzzle was.
Oh, it's pretty confusing because I found a couple of extra signs. I'm just so lost now that I'm not reading them.
I mean, you're on the second floor now, so that's different.
Well, no, he didn't find the actual.
I uncheated.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm only gonna have him do the first one since the second is not anywhere
Oops,
close
found
to
the same sign again.
That's alright.
I'm just
I
randomly
actually made
walking in
another
circles.
secret sign that says, please subtract the deviation from the deviance to discover love.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't even know what I'm looking for, honestly.
It kind of looks like it. Here, I will. This is the area you're looking for. Ah,
This reminds me a lot of Doom.
this is.
First Doom version. Oh no! I can find the start. Why can't I find the end?
Well, if this helps at all, you went right by it at some point.
How does that one?
You had a choice to turn in and you didn't turn in. But
He's already
this was
gone.
quite a while ago at this point.
Am I looking for something in the middle of the maze? Oh,
It is. I will tell you that it is on the far right side.
oh no. Well, the problem is, I guess, so turn around, I don't even know what's right or left. I feel like I'm gonna get a sign. I did.
See, the signs are just the motivation you need to continue.
More signs. Same signs.
But I will say every sign says something unique, so you know what sign you're at.
Keep seeing the same signs.
I feel like I need to put a sign next to the like actual legit way out.
I maybe.
Once I figure out how to get from the
Whoa.
Yay!
I found a tripwire.
Yeah, so that takes you to the second floor, which is not complete.
Okay, I'm gonna go have nightmares now.
Okay.
Lost in a cave.
Rampage, save me!
Run! They really wanted DK.
We've murdered him.
I discovered Rampage's secret like hole of darkness that I was unaware of.
My secret hole of darkness?
Yeah.
What
Just-
is this area? Why
I
is
don't
this
know.
here?
Like you
I'm
just
pretty
had
sure I
this
tried to-
weird like
I'm
to
pretty
me I
sure
thought that
that-
was supposed to be filled, so I didn't think I needed to light this area up so much.
Alright, bye everyone.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Mr.
Mr.
B.
B.
Thank you for trying out the maze.
I think I will be ending the stream here as well.
But I need to put down one more sign. Secret dev exit. To be installed next Tuesday. There we go. Perfect.
Ha.
Well, my hat's off to you, Mr. Rampage. Thanks for another wonderful, beautiful stream. And a chat, I have to say. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I'll see you next time.